Well, everyone, it's Sunday, November 15th, 2020, and it's time to say goodbye to the old house I grew up in, because it's going up for sale. I'm going to miss this, mowing this lawn. It's where I learned how to mow the lawn, and over here too. So, I figured let's go take a final walkthrough of the old house. Old garden, the wind chime, porch light. It's kind of chilly today. Some of this stuff is going to stay until we actually sell the house. Had a Ring doorbell that used to be there. I hated that thing. Here we are. Start looking around. Well, this was the old hallway. Parquet floor. Old living room. A lot of memories went on in here. You know, out of this whole house, I spent the most time on this wall on the computer. Our first computer, our family's first, was an IBM Aptiva E5D. CRT screen, trackball mouse, Model M, or not a Model M, but it was a cheapo IBM keyboard, probably included with the computer. Bose speakers, everything was beige. On Windows XP. It's where I learned what the computer was. It's where I learned what YouTube was. It's where I learned how to use a computer, was right in this area. We had a big old desk with a hutch. Came out probably from here, almost to where the outlet is. It's a nice desk too. Sad to see it go, but bigger and better things are coming. And then we got rid of it and we got the desk from my grandma that is now in my office, the black one. And yeah, this is where I started computering. Kind of sad to say goodbye to it. This little corner. Let's continue on with the tour. A lot of videos. The old kitchen. This is wallpaper. This is not what was here originally. Old kitchen table used to be right here. The old kitchen. A lot of memories in here. Old refrigerator. It went right here. The old wood cabinets are all empty now. This is the info where we're keeping everything. Dishwasher. Last time, you can get the info. Sink. The old stove. Man, cooked a lot of good meals on this. A lot of good meals cooked. That's where I learned to cook. Sadly, I gotta say goodbye to the electric stove because our new house has gas. Be quiet for the last time. So all the burners lit up. Maytag Performa from 2003. Let's see if we can come down here and look. There's the info on this one. Old Kenmore vent hood. There's your info up there. Old pantry. It's where all this food was kept. saw videos on this light. Our old microwave sat right here. Everything's empty now. All our stuff. Half bath. I don't know if I'll be able to find pictures, but when we bought this house, this room was all wallpaper. Old toilet. American standard. Things from the 90s. Old family room. Old TV was right up there. This carpet was replaced back this time last year from the ugly pink shit that was here. Wood burning fireplace. We never used it once. And the previous owner said they didn't use it. So this thing has not been used in 20 plus years. Our old little nook where we'd hide all kinds of crap, DVDs. TV was right there. Beams. I always wanted to put recessed lights in here, but just never did. Go out there later. Coax. It's windy today. The mirror, which is going to stay. Garage. Yeah, it's full of stuff, but this is a garage. Those kitchen cabinets have always been there, and I presume they're what was in the kitchen before they put the ones that are in there now. Old breaker panel. We'll go look at that later. The old General Electric panel with the old writing from 2003. December 1st of 03, it looks like. Yep, 12/1 of 03. And all these old stuff. This thing is probably original to the house. If the house didn't have fuses originally, which I don't think it did. That garage door opener was replaced in October of last year because the one that was from like the 60s broke. The LiftMaster. Oh yeah, and this is in the garage, our other attic port. You know, we used to store stuff up there even though it's really not stable, it's just beams. And you know, the crappy ceiling, and we had to replace that tile because it broke on us. This has been here since we moved in, this just little like, I don't know, it's like a little mail thing. And if you look on the wall, I'm going to try to zoom in, and if you look right there on the wall, there's actually a little X, and what that is, when my dad would park in here, he needed to know how far to pull up so that you wouldn't get too close here, because our garbage cans and stuff sit here, but not too close that the garage doesn't close, because that happened many times on us. So he drew that, so when you park, you can line up your rear view mirror with the X, or your side mirror. Originally, when my parents first moved in, my mom had the bigger car, and she parked on this side. She had a Scion, and my dad had a BMW and then a Honda Civic, and he was on that side. But then when my dad got the Escape, and my mom had the RAV4 by that point, they switched because the bigger car needed to be on this side. The problem is, he's standing in front of his license plate. The thing is, this garage is not, it's a two-car, barely. I mean, we've got two medium-sized automobiles, and whoever parks on that side gets fucked because you cannot open your passenger's door. It opens into the wall. This is the only parking spot where you could actually get in on both sides. So lots of times my mom would have to pull out of the driveway and then I'd get in. Fun memories, you know, in this really dilapidated garage. And the wooden garage door that's probably original to the house. And if you look behind here, behind the sticker, there's an old sticker from the automatic company door that was there. And for the last time, let's demonstrate the garage code. I'm not going to show you, but... Oops, wrong one. You already saw it, it's a mess, yada-da-da-da. This is wood, this garage door. I figured I'd get you a closer look here, all the hooks and the old cabinets, stored stuff. I believe these were what was in the kitchen originally. Keep that unlocked. Key hook. Used to have stuff all along this stairwell. Man, it's weird seeing this room empty. This room has always had so much junk in it, it was hard to walk around. Workbench was over there. This little door. Used to hide stuff under here, and it's got that on both sides over there too. This bookshelf always had tons and tons of books and games. Man, my old workbench was right here. Filmed a shit ton of videos right here. That light is kind of cool. I wouldn't take it though. Oh man, it's the laundry room. Hell yeah! You know all the videos I shot standing right here? It's crazy. This whole room is empty. You used to not be able to see out those windows, that's how full it was. Right here is where the dryer was, not on the rug, we moved it back, but we had an electric dryer. And this is where it vented, right out here. The old slop sink. And this light I'm going to take eventually once we once it's sold. Oh yeah, and if you remember, right here, there's 2 holes, and 2 there, and 2 there. You know what that was? Right about here is where I showed off my ceiling fan collection back in July. It's all gone now. Took the wood off and everything. I think I made a video on that. You remember the light that used to hang here? Had a vintage grandma lamp that hung right at that hook. Old Frigidaire dehumidifier. My pegboard. Oh my god, the amount of stuff that used to be in this area. Carrier furnace. And our vintage A.O. Smith water heater. April Air. There's the info. Shelves. Our old... Good God, it's raining. Our old pencil sharpener. Oh, you know what that is? That's water hitting the AC vent. Used to be so much stuff here. You couldn't even walk around because there was a shelf here, so you had to squeeze your way by. Just cleared the water heater, so it was safe. I'm going to miss the hell out of it. But I ain't going to miss it that much. Remember how I talked about that bathroom up there had wallpaper? Well, it also had this carpet. Yeah, they put carpet in a bathroom, and it was this ugly 80s, 70s looking shitty carpet. But now it's nice floor. Go upstairs. Old vacuum closet. My mom painted this green a long time ago. Right in here was the main bathroom. When we moved in, the toilet, the sink, and the tub were pink. My dad replaced them. It always got steamy in here because that thing was vented to the attic. So it gets real steamy when you take a shower. Kohler Toilet up here. This is from around 2005. I think it's a Kohler Cimarron. Window, you could always look out. I'd always open this when I showered. Curtains. We used to have blinds, but they were all torn up. Shower. We had a rain shower head by Waterpick that used to be right here. Not going to turn it on though because they need it, because they're taking the pictures today, so they need it dry. Always hated having a shower curtain. So my new one has doors, which I like. And this floor, my dad likes this floor, and I do too. It was when the pink stuff was here. It's floor probably original from 1964. It's to behind the shower. All mild room, man. Doesn't it look different? Yeah. No more shitty walls and no more shitty carpet. Purple walls now. We just painted them. A lot of shit's gone on in here. Made a lot of videos. My bed used to be right here. Well, it was here. It was here for a while. It was there for a while. It was even on this wall for a while. My old closet. Hardwood. These doors are a pet peeve. They're horrible. Never did end up putting a fan in here, sadly. Parents' old room. Does this look different? Yeah. Took no more fan. This room is actually smaller than my bedroom at the new house, which is crazy. I mean, they had a king-size bed and you had about 2 feet on this side, if that. Closets. It's coax. Attic port up there. This was my mom's side of the closet. And this was my dad's side. These are really shitty doors. This room is also purple, but it's been like that for a while. Oh, yeah, these doors are kind of shitty. When Sherwin-Williams picked a winner to make over a room in 2015, my mom won. She got this room done. It was khaki green. It had some shitty dresser and some shitty linens and an old CRT TV. This carpet is new too. This is what it had originally. I took out the vintage Mercury switches too. Watch. See the delay? The spare bedroom. New light here. This was my room when I was much younger. This is the smallest room. Oh, now it's not raining. That's nice. Used to have 2 shelves. One of them's gone. Maybe that's it. I don't know. This closet has a hump because that's where the staircase is. Sad to leave these stars behind. If I remember correctly, when I would have a smooth bedtime with no crying when I was younger, my dad would put a star up. So all these stars. I don't know where he bought them, but I had planets hanging too that came from Spencer's, and I still have them. And there's even some over here. There was a Hunter Discovery fan in here for a while. Before that, there was a U-42. I have all 3 of the fans, and they're safely at the new house. Crib used to be here. Take naps, and I'd have the door open, and I'd wait to see my mom turn on the hall light, and then I knew nap time was over. Thank God. Kind of sad. Upside down outlet. Hate leaving the old place, you know? It was home. But we're leaving on the best terms you could leave a house on, and it's we want more space. Old linen closet. It's kind of sad. But it's for the best. And yeah, this door handle doesn't match the rest because it broke. These lock. These smoke detectors are from like 1987. I don't even know if they still work. There's one. When we moved in, there were only 3. I put one in there. I like this old curtain thingy. Bye, house. You know, it looks all small and old and everything, but it was home. Let's go out to the backyard. The old deck. It's not raining right now, but the old shed. This thing was literally built on bricks. They did not build this at all right. Big yard. I'm gonna miss the big yard because the yard of your new house is smaller. I'm gonna miss it. We got a weather vane. It's been there since we moved in. It's all muddy, but we used to have ramps here. Old shed. It's all ratty, but got a real bad splinter here one time. All the yard equipment was in here. And this door likes to close. Mold. Bricks, and right about here is where I stood when I got a wasp sting. And that was a pissed ass day. 4th of July, too. Oh, the sun's peeking out. Look at that. See if I can get them to close. There we go. Do it one-handed. There we go. I guess we'll go around the sides. I used to put locks on these. Side of the house, the electric meter, and a spigot. Nothing much to see here. And then on this side, there's another spigot and the AC and the dryer vent and all the fun stuff. Another fence over here. We used to have a bunch of stuff on the deck. Sad seeing it now. Oh yeah. Nice. Always let the dog out right here. Guess we'll turn the outside light on for one last time. Except I don't know if it's going to come on. There it is. Those things get really bright at night. Out of all the room, the last few months of my life spent in this house, right here. That's where my desk was. Wood burning, we were going to convert it, but we never did. And sadly, it hasn't been used probably since the 90s. I'm trying to keep my shoes off because it's clean. Sure gonna miss it. Bye-bye, house. Old driveway and the old garage door. A lot of good memories, you know. My parents found out they were pregnant around February of 2005. They were living in a rental. They were lucky to find this place. Had everything they wanted. They loved it. They still do. And they had a kid a few months later. They purchased this house on June 21st, 2005. So a couple months before me. Then I came along. 15 years. 15 years we've lived in this house. 15 years we've called this neighborhood home. It's time to let it go. If you're seeing this, today is Sunday, November 15th. So if you're seeing this, the house is up for sale already. Bye-bye, house. Good memories. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see, and follow me on the web, wix.com/theelevatorworld/fans. And this is the last video ever filmed at the old house. I started doing YouTube in this house way back when. Take care. Bye-bye.